One of my favorite recurring products on this channel are Pomodoro timers. I'm a huge study, efficiency nerd. As a medical student, I love to make my time more efficient, and the Pomodoro method is a game changer for that. I've done a few reviews on it in the past, or kind of overviews of how it works, but having a good timer instead of your phone is key. Using your phone is just more likely to create distraction. You're more likely to check your social media or your email and just get off course. So having a dedicated timer is super important. In the past, I reviewed a timer called the Ticktime. It has an accelerometer in it, and based on which way you turn the timer, it sets a different length of time. You don't have to push buttons and fiddle with it. It makes it, using it very, very quick and easy. And Ticktime reached out to me and told me they had an updated model. This is the Ticktime Cube. It builds on the already awesome features of the original Ticktime and adds a couple more things that I really think are big improvements to this model. So in this video, I'm gonna do a very quick unboxing of this tiny box, show you all of the features, how this thing works, tell you why I love using it, and let you know whether or not I think it's worth picking up for yourself. Now, if you're new here, thank you for joining me. My name is Jordan. This is the Phage Reviews YouTube channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back as always. Before I crack this baby open, please consider subscribing. We're almost at 5,000. It helps the channel grow and it helps me keep bringing you awesome content. But enough about that. Let's dive into the Ticktime Cube. Okay, so as far as packaging, it comes in this pretty sleek kind of gold foil or silver foil covered box showing the unit itself and then some of the different times that you can set here. On the back, it says the model is the TK1-W1 and then it has some contact information. Other than that, there's not much to see here. So popping open the box, the first thing you're gonna find is the manual of sorts. It's just kind of this long piece of paper. It actually explains all the functions very well. This unit's fairly straightforward to use, and I'm going to show you all those functions today, so if you're confused by this guy, stick around for the video. Now, this is the Ticktime itself. It's called the Ticktime Cube, and that really highlights the biggest design difference from the past model. It was more of like an octagon or a hexagon cylinder. This one is a cube, and I love the black finish, and I love that it's got now 2 displays right here, and it also has a few buttons on the top there as well. So this one's going to offer increased functionality compared to the old one. The old one, you just tipped it, set your time, or you could manually set a few different functions. This one has a little bit more flexibility. So let's go over that. Now, first and foremost, looking at the unit, you're going to see we've got a USB-C now to charge the unit. Love to see that. There's 4 of these triangular buttons in each corner, okay? And then on the bottom side, we have another little screen that says Ticktime. And then on the sides, we have our different countdown denominations. We've got 1 and 60, 10 and 45. This one's 5 and 25, 3 and 15, okay? So based on how you hold it, how you turn it, how long you press it for, you can set different amounts of time. So let's not waste any more time with that. We'll turn it on by clicking the power button, and you'll see the screen light up right there, and you'll get a beep. Now, it immediately did that little beep and then vibrated, and because I've got the 5 facing upwards, it started a 5-minute timer. Okay, that's one big difference with this guy from the past version is they've added vibration to the unit. If you want to use this in a library or in a quiet space, it's nice to have a non-audible timer, alarm that will alert you. I'm a big fan of that. I reviewed timers in the past that are visual because I think it's important for students studying in quiet spaces. Okay, so if you want to stop the timer, you just turn it face up, and the timer will stop. It pauses at 4:26. You can actually turn it back over and it will resume that same timer. Now, if you put it up and then turn it to a different face, it will start a new timer, vibrate, and now it's on 10 minutes, okay? So that's how you can kind of reset and adjust the unit. The other thing that you can do is use it as a count up timer. For that, you're just gonna flip it straight upside down, and now it will start counting, see, every time you move it, you get a different view. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it face up. I'm gonna turn the camera down here so you can see, and then turn it over like this. And now you can see it's doing a count up timer, okay? So if you wanna, time someone on something or just do intervals like that, shorter intervals, you can do it, okay? When you flip it back up, we go to this, and that shows you where you're at. So you can actually pause the count up timer, it's at 17 seconds, and then restart it like that. Okay, if you leave it like this for a long time, it'll just auto turn off, or you can just flip it to one of the sides to get it back to the normal countdown. Okay, so that's a new functionality that I like to see as well. Now let me double check my manual because I want to show you that they've added Pomodoro Function. Super handy. I love having that available. Pomodoro method in a nutshell is 30-minute cycles, 25 minutes of work or study, 5 minutes of break. When you're studying, you're really in the zone, no distractions, you go hard, you don't let anything pull you away, and then for your 5 minutes, get a drink, go to the bathroom, have a snack, look at your phone, whatever, but then as soon as your 5 minutes is up, you restart back at 25 and you jump right back in. It's very good, especially if you're kind of like ADD like me, in helping you stay on track. So to use the Pomodoro Function, let me kind of walk you through here. How to activate: place the number 5 up and long press the fingerprint icon to activate the Pomodoro technique. So we've got our number 5 right here. If we place that up and then hold the fingerprint icon, okay, so let me show you the display here. It actually has a little tomato on it, and it started the 25-minute countdown. Up at the top, you're gonna see these 2 dashes. That's actually a horizontal number 1. If I were to like turn it, see that's a number 1. After going through a cycle of 25 and 5, that will change to a 2. And it will do, I believe, 4 cycles in total. Let me double check here. Yeah, it'll do 4 cycles in total, and then you can restart the method again. So a 2-hour study block you can just automatically program with a single finger press. Love that. Don't have to do anything else. You just set it and forget it. You can face that towards you. I can see my countdown if I want to be able to see it. It'll vibrate when it's done and beep, or you can turn off the beep and you're good to go. So super handy and functional. You can also do different other cycles. So if you want to access the secondary number, so this one's 5 and 25, and then we've got 10 and 45. So let's say I want to set a 45-minute timer. You just turn it to the 10 and then hold the finger button, and now it sets a 45-minute timer. So you can access, actually, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides with a secondary number on each. So you've got 8 different timers you can set, either by just turning or by holding the finger icon. So super duper handy. What I'm gonna do now is flip a timer over to 1 minute and let that start counting down. Okay, we're at like 53 seconds right now because I already started it. And when it goes off, I'll just want you to hear how it sounds. It says when the beep goes off, for the first 10 seconds, it'll be a slow beep. Then for the next 10 seconds, it'll be a medium. And then the last 10 seconds to 30, it will be a high speed beep, and then it will stop on its own. Now, if you wanna stop the alarm after it goes off, you just flip the timer back to face up and the alarm will stop. All right, here comes our timer. Okay, so this is the slow beep. Again, it's gonna do this for 10 seconds. Doesn't look like it's counting up the 10 seconds, but it is flashing. Okay, so we'll let that kind of go. And then now it's got 3 beeps going. So I imagine this is the second 10 seconds. And again, if we wanna turn this off, you just flip it up. And there you go. Now I did want to highlight a couple other features. This button up here has a little V in this top right corner. That's for your volume. So if you click it, it will go to silent mode. If you click it again, it will go to vibrate only mode. You can see the little vibrate icon right up there. If you click it again, then you go to the lowest volume and the higher volume and the highest volume. So you got 3 volumes, a silent and a vibrate mode. So depending on what you need, you can adjust it. The last thing I wanted to cover was how to set the timer manually. I'm gonna tilt the camera down one more time like this and show you how this works. So you've got an M and an S button here for minutes and seconds. If you click the minutes, it'll reset there. You gotta turn it face up. And you can set minutes one at a time, or if you hold it, you can do 5-minute increments. There's 20 minutes. Same with seconds. You can set seconds or hold it and go by 5-minute increment or 5-second increments as well. So after setting whatever custom timer that you want, you just turn it so any number is facing and it will actually start your custom timer. Okay, so we've got 5 minutes and 2 seconds right there. So that's a look at the Ticktime Cube. It's a great upgrade to the previous version. I love the built-in Pomodoro method, the count up timer when you flip it upside down, different volume settings, the addition of vibration, all really good features for this guy. And the cherry on top is that it charges with USB-C. So if you want to grab one of these for yourself, for your own studying purposes, I'll include a link down below. You can buy through there, support the channel. I would of course love you for it. If you're not already, consider becoming a subscriber. It helps the channel grow, and even leaving a comment or liking the video is very appreciated. We're almost to 5,000 subscribers, hoping to get there real soon. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.